Okay, whatever. Anyway, play. Alright, level 54. I can need Viola for this. Hey, girl. You may find yourself newly impressed with my battle mastery. I've been privately honing my skills as of late. Alright, so what's your... Oh, right, Spirit. Spirit was actually really cool. Alright, let's go. Okay, quest log. Take me on. It's just going and fighting them again, which... I mean, it was fine. They're stronger, but it was honestly a very whatever kind of mission. I fought one, and that was enough. This place feels unwelcoming, more so than the rest of this strange land. It's fine. I did it. Oh. Oh, was that not? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Ooh, ghost. Brother? I've waited many moons to meet you, Viola of Messaline. I have such delights to share with you. You do not deceive me, Spirit. I shall not play your games. No, but the night's festivities have not yet even begun. Woohoo! Come, Viola of Messaline, you shall find your family within, for I'm your brother's keeper. Yup. The last archangel. I spare little faith in the words of the Spirit, but if it knows of Sebastian and my name, perhaps it speaks the truth. Ever think that maybe it's just messing with you? Alright, bring Viola to the shipwreck. The Titania shipwreck. This vessel must have once been such a sight to behold, maybe. Oh, there's like doors on the side. Spirit that spoke to me what it could want, I dare not ask. Thanks. So how strong are the enemies here? Alright, not that bad. Ooh. Very loud. Okay. When hit with ice type attacks, water types immediately freeze over. That's fine. Oh, it speeds everyone down. That's okay. Ouch. I guess, to be fair, Spirit Wet isn't, like, evolved yet, so it's gonna happen. Okie dokie. Huh? That just showed up. Hello? Okay, there it is. Oh. Alright, boil them. It's each member of a team multiple times. That could be alright. Oh. Everyone's doing okay so far. Oh, can I? Okay. Water drain, come time is precious, alright. Here to dance, cousin. Oh, thank you. Oof. Alright, you boil Maradusa and you heal yourself because I'm worried. Smack. 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 No, you're not my kin spirit. Alright, nothing I can do there. It feels very quiet here. I don't love it. Like, I know it's probably supposed to be purposeful, like, oh, because it's a dead ship with spirits. And I say I'm sure it's purposeful, but it doesn't feel purposeful. It feels like, oopsie, we forgot to add in the music. It always feels awkward in games when it's, like, quiet. I think sometimes it can be done well, but sometimes. Oh, do I need... There was a valve in the other room. None of the monsters are coming after me. Oh, right, the water drained. Nice. Okay. Oh. Alrighty, here we go. This must be the lair of the spirit who keeps my brother from me. I think it's an archangel. Whatever spirit, fairy, or devil seeks an audience with me. I will not falter. All right, hold on. Spear away. Let's get Apocalypse in there. The air here sits heavy in my lungs. This place has been in slumber for an age. I can feel it. Hey, how you doing? Okay, you can't do anything. Thank you. This is no place for us elk. The very floor beneath our feet cries out as such. We are not welcome here. Can you not feel it so? A sense of wrongness that lingers in the air, making it hard to breathe. I was expecting more. You know what? Yeah, you know, sometimes I expect more too. Like, as I said, sometimes some of the, I guess, puzzle places were fine, and then some just felt like they were annoying because the one, as I said, where you had to go in specific directions, maybe it's because I've done it before in other games, but it just felt very whatever, and me just waiting for the little notes that said, here's the way you go. It was okay. A lot of these areas just feel like it's a puzzle, and as I said, the archangels just feel very, like... It feels like they should be more sinister than they are. As I said, most of the designs are really cool, and yes, they're like, you know, kind of scary, but it feels like they could have been better. They didn't reach their full potential. They're just vaguely scary, and then whatever. So, yes, I was expecting more. I must ask for quiet, please. All the world's a stage and the show is about to begin. What show? Who are you? Why, I'm but a merry wonder of the night. They call me Hobgoblin and Puck. Oh, I'm Robin Goodfellow. Yeah, so, like, as I said, really cool designs for the archangels, except for the one at the mall. It just felt... It wasn't a bad design, but it wasn't creepy or sinister at all. Like, you know, they are supposed to be creepy. There's the screen glitches. There's, like, all this stuff to be like, they almost don't belong in this world. And that's it. I'm Robin Goodfellow. And you and I, Viola of Messaline, share much history. This spirit, I've not seen another like it. It is as if it is not meant for our world. To even look upon it feels heretical. Alright, that's really heavy, girl. I discovered this book among the remains of the ship, a curious read. Let me see. Page 645, 12th night. The comedy of Viola of Messaline, who is shipwrecked on an unknown country. I do not understand. Ah yes, here I am, page 365, A Midsummer Night's Dream. A story of fairies, of King Oberon, Queen Titania, and the trickster Robin Goodfellow. My dear Viola, you and I, we are merely inventions of a mortal playwright, a Mr. William Shakespeare in particular. Okay. Our stories are not our own. Sebastian is not here. He will never be here. You will only find your brother when your tale demands. Does this Robin Goodfellow speak the truth, Elk? Are these stories he reads known in your world? I'll be real. I'm not really up on my Shakespeare at all. So I don't know what he's on about. Sorry. I don't know anything about anything. Thank you. You know I speak the truth. Let the truth of it wash over you. Let it pull you into its depths until you can no longer gasp for air. So I guess what he's saying is her brother was never here. Or maybe he's dead. I think he's dead. I believe your truth changes nothing. It may be that in Elk's land, I am but a story. Who is to say Elk is not a tale in mine? This feature that has been written for me is but words on paper. I defy them. Ha ha ha, how unexpected. This play is even greater than I could have hoped. Come, let us see the final act. Alright, start burning. Mac. Elk. Oh. The overwhelming hand of fate may push against us, but we shall not perish upon this day. Our story does not end here. Elk and Viola's hearts act as one. Oh my god, it's so cute! Alright, so now we poison them. And because it takes multiple turns, it's just gonna keep getting hurt. It's perfect. I can boil them, I can poison them, and then I can just kind of let it work out on its own. Which was the reason I switched over to Apocalypse. Alright, and we'll keep boiling it. It doesn't have the super, Oh, I think I actually have Cure Sleep, so we're okay. That was rude. I do love that with the different status effects, the beasts, like, they look the same, but like on their face. So when they sleep, there's the little drool and the snot bubble. When they're asleep, their eyes are closed. It's little things like that that I think are really fun, that they really worked on. But as I said, the only bummer is that, like, the story and the characters are just alright. Stop. Smack. Oh, I think it's gonna knock it. Yep. Oh, how embarrassing. Change the type of the toy hammer. I actually really like toy hammer as a move. It's a good. All right, I completed Morgante's song. All right, so the song is: if you wish to leave this land, then heed my words and hear my song. You must rise to the task at hand, you must walk the path most long. To the east your wings must fly, to the place only I have known. For that is where my chambers lie, halls now empty and alone. Venture there and head northbound, where your wayward paths shall meet. Where trees and dirt paths can be found, where grass is fresh beneath your feet. A tree stump stands in a lush land, between two walls where you must be. Take thy trusted map in hand and read it thrice, 1, 2, and 3. Unite this act in its location to show it to you the final station. Heed my song and find the place that will reveal infinite space. You know, at some points they are trying really hard to make it rhyme. You seem to be in a bit of a bind, don't you, Mr. Goodfellow? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's supposed to be the bad guy, but it just feels like... I don't know. He's just there. He doesn't feel particularly threatening. I can tell they're trying to make him seem like mischievous and whimsical, but it just, it just doesn't come off naturally. I don't know. Let me extend a helping hand. I have a new role for you. We gotta stop meeting like this. That's what I mean. Like, they watch this all go down and they just don't do anything. We'd be wise to return to our place of safety. Thank you for accompanying me on this quest, Elk. I believe Robin Goodfellow was wrong. It may be that my life is but a story in other realms, but it matters not. My future is mine to write. I will find the end of my story on my own terms. But from the moment we tied our hearts together in battle, you become part of my story too. What do you mean? I refer to our moment of union in our great battle. When we became of one body, I felt our fates intertwine also. Whilst we may have since parted, I feel that the threads of fate are not so easily disentangled. You say that you know of a doorway to leave this land? That's right. Perhaps if this is found, I shall be reunited with my brother. Very well, let me repay my debt. I shall aid you in your own journey. Viola, I really actually like her as a character. I know I kind of shoved her off for Eugene, because as I said, like, Eugene's just an alright character. I like him more than Kaylee and Meredith. But I used him so much I got attached. But Viola's actually a really good character. Felix is probably good too. But again, our foe once again escaped our grasp due to the untimely arrival of the spirit-nosed Aleph. How uncouth. Yeah, you know, Aleph keeps escaping your grasp and you guys never do anything about it. Alas, have you yet solved the riddle you were deciphering? It was of my opinion that contained both a place of importance and a ritual to enact there. Perchance we should resume our travels once more. Did you not hear a rumor of an incident in Lakeside? That could be our next objective if you wished. Anyway. Alright, so everyone's good. I don't know where I'm supposed to go at this point. I want to leave New Wirral. Hearthrop Thornby have been cancelled. The Merline tells me it's something about a psychic contagion or possibly a war. I'm pleased to inform you that rivals are running on time. Hey, Jasiro, how you doing? Alright, let's read the song again. The east, your wings fly to a place only I have known, for that is where my chambers lie. Halls is now empty and alone. Station. Heed my song and find the place that will reveal infinite space. Yikes. This feels like it should be it, because it's the center, but it might not be. Okay. This is where we found Morgante. Yeah, it's the stamina system, like, I have all of it now, but I'm still gonna say, even though I have all of it, it still just feels stupid that it's there for basic running. Just because you can put a mechanic in your game, I don't think you should. As I said, for, like, the extra, like, powers you get, it makes sense. As I said, I don't know how they would deal with it when you, like, have the Bulletino power. Maybe double tap B to use Bulletino dash. I don't know. But yeah. Maybe we should also go to the Deadlands. Alright, let's go here. What else do we have? Oh, how do I... Okay. Alright, so there's like nothing up here. So I listened to its song. Then follow the clues it contains to find your way home. Let's see. Walk the path most long. Teach your light a place only I have known. As where my chambers lie, halls now empty and alone. Venture there and head. So I guess go east and then north. Let's see. Fly east. I guess we'll just keep going this way. What's this? Oh. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of, Glee. I'm busy. Oh! Got it. Okay, thank you. Did I go through this cave? Yes, because it was annoying. Oh, please. Oh, I think we did that already? Okay, That's just the landkeeper office. I'm gonna try over here. I don't think it is, but like... where else it would maybe be. The place only I would know. Oh. I could take this on, because I'm here. Alright. Oh, that's right. I want to boil it, but I don't want to... I don't want it to target multiple, times. Nice. Why does he have spray? Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. Unchained. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, here's another one I can fight. Yeah, we'll fight it. I do want that Carniviper out of the way, though. I forget how weak they are. I love AP refund. It's so good. All right, boil it. Just do that. Get some AP back. I gotta heal him. Gotta heal Loki. All right, you inflame it, and then you heal Loki. Smack. Nice. All right, boil him, and then energy wave. It might take out the Macabre. I don't guess it will. Alrighty, I did it. I wonder if I need to put items on all of these. They wouldn't do that, right? Like, make me do that in order to get to the last station? Because that feels like it would be really mean, having to lug a bunch of items over here. Maybe I'm supposed to go all the way back to where I started. This is a pretty good spot to... You... Sure is, Eugene. Alright, let's make it daytime. What's there to really discuss? You must rise to the task at hand. You must walk the path most long. East your wings must fly, a place only I have known. That is where my chambers lie. Hall is now empty and alone. To the enter there and head north. East and then north, where wayward paths shall meet. Rest is... Okay. East we're my, okay, east somewhere I can only fly to. Which feels like it here, because I need to fly to get over here, but then go north. Yes. I don't actually know. Alright, and then go north. I don't think this was it. East where only your wings can fly. and then northbound. Platform is expected for quite some time. You're quite welcome to enter platform, but as a mortal, flesh-based entity, you may not find it of much use. Alright. Hat again. It keeps showing up. Maybe something very obvious that I'm, like, completely missing. Oh. Oh, it's... Why is it lagging? Loki. Hmm. This isn't it either. All right, you know what? For the sake of, you know, time, last station Cassette. Its exact location is randomly decided. It can only be accessed after following a randomly generated set of clues given by Land of Confusion. It has a distinct aesthetic. Okay, stop saying aesthetic. Okay. I see. What one person said is they had to, like, restart the game because there was a glitch where it wasn't showing. So it's randomized, which is cool. Path most long to the east, your wings must fly. The place only I've known. Dirt paths. Tree stump between two walls. A tree stump between two walls. Okay. I wonder if it's like... I wish the camera would stop. Oh my god, let me up. Probably not in here, but what if it is? A tree stump between two walls. And it's also... north, as she said? I don't think it would be here, though. I don't think if I've seen any tree stumps anywhere. Wish I could zoom in closer to the map. Because she said east. Fly east and then go northbound where your paths meet. And this starts to turn not so east. It's gonna disappear, yep. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I think I want this. Yes, because I don't have ice pack yet. Right. Flame, and then I think we just need a normal chrome tape. Let me guess, it's gonna convenient. Okay. Usually it feels like they always know who's doing the recording and attack immediately. Ice packs have icicle beaks that they use to fend off attackers. In warmer climates, these beaks are known to melt away entirely, which is why the ice pack is found almost exclusively in the cold heights of Mount Wirral. Passively reduces incoming plant damage by 50%. Ooh. Those resistant things feel really good. Okay. You are not lost here in New Wirral, my children. You are simply waiting to find yourself. This way to Morningtown. I was gonna say, have I fought this guy yet? Stop, I can sense the pain within you, my friend. You suffer because you desire to be home. Allow me to end your pain, become a tribute to the angels. Okay, dude, the cultists stopped a million years ago. Calm down. Whack. Existence is suffering. Ugh. Okay. Darn it, that was a long path. I was hoping it would be something. I did it. Grass is fresh beneath your feet. Where trees and dirt paths can be found where grass is... Alright, so green grass and dirt paths. I should honestly be using the repels I bought. I guess New Weir would have dirt paths. That's where the grass is green. Oh my god, please stop chasing me. I don't think this is the place, though. Unfortunately. What? Oh my god. Made the guiding light... Oh, leader Dorian. I kept calling him Damien. It was Dorian. Close enough. The way has been lit. Go forth. Oh, what's... My favorite bands are The Y, Schrodinger's Murder, and Flesh Cage. Get ready for some heavy metal. Alright, man. Shut up. Thinks he's so cool. Dude, you really kicked my base. Ha 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 ha. Why are we bullying? Because we can. I don't mean to bully, but like... He started it. And we stop. Alright, what else we got? This isn't fun. I will say it. I know it's randomized. It's like, oh, follow the riddle and find the area, but it's honestly a not fun part when you're, like, near the end of the game, right? Again, could it be me? It probably is, but... Oh, just give me a central location. Stump! Alright, I'm gonna save. Alright, I found the stump. The tree stump stands in a lush between two walls where you must be. Take thy trusted map in hand and read it thrice. 1, 2, and 3. Unite this act and its location to show you to the final station. Okay. Okay, read the map 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Huh, a mirror. I wonder if this is like in the Amber Lodge. Whoa. Like, I guess it's supposed to be a fun, like, find the treasure kind of thing, but... I mean, I found it. I bitched about, like, it's honestly not that fun. I understand riddles, all that. I'm sure there are people who love it, but just... When I've worked so hard to get to the end, to find the final piece of the puzzle, just... Where only your wings can fly, blah, 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 go north. Whatever. We did it. Let's go. Let's... Did that mirror hide this place? Can mirrors do that? Am I missing something here or what? Alright, achievement unlocked. Heed my words. Oh my god. This place feels empty, like no one has been here for hundreds of years. Is this where it is? The doorway to leave New Wirral. If it is, my love, let's not go. Let's stay together forever. You finally arrived. Welcome to Knightsbridge Station. The train arriving on platform B is due to depart for other reality soon. You should make sure you catch it in time. Now what can I do for you? Nothing. Oh, okay. Hold on. The house? Oh, yikes. Rude. Smack. Also, probably should have, like, rebought things, but whatever. Good. That's so rude. Oh, God. Life is pain. Maybe I should just leave. Ugh. All right, let's come back. Let's, wait, how do I get back? No, why does it, sometimes when you go to dash, it goes backward. Oh my God. Oh my God. How do I get back once I go this way? Nope. Oh, please. I'm busy. Stop. I probably should fight them for the XP, honestly. Can I give Loki a thunder move? Oh, I think Fog only lets certain moves work out, which is rude. Alright, so honestly, it's just the queen thing that makes these fights annoying. I still want to get back, though. Pick up some items. At least I'll get this half done, because I think there's an area on the right, and then I will... Oh, right. Come back, because I don't want to have to redo this, because I left. Even though I do have Perfuzili, so if there's, like, any fights... This is... I don't know what to make of this. Hey, girl! Mordred, my child, justice shall come to the king in red soon. You okay, buddy? You were pretty quiet just now. I'm, like, always quiet. I don't need this anymore. God. Smogtis. It looks so sad. Oh, that's right. Huh? All right, and then it'll burn. Oh, right, it changes into two things. Ugh. Rude. Boil it. Boil it. That was rude. Boil it. And then... Nice. Oh! Good. Cool. At least Fountress got hit. Oh, this could be bad for Loki. We're okay. Okay. We're good. Automatically used after fight inflicts the target with evasion nullified. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. An ornate blue gemstone, it gives off a noise like radio static. Ooh. Alright, we gotta go back. We gotta go grab some things. Yikes. Oh, what rumor does this asshole have? Have you seen a big-headed skeleton with no arms? It's pawn dead. I've heard it can be seen in the graveyard. Thanks. Eugene asks you about your hopes and dreams and listens diligently. Okay. It feels weird that he only asks when you, like, flirt with him and not when you were, like, friends, which, I don't know. Anyway. Alright, we need a lot of rewinds, and we need some respools, and we need some fusilli. I did it. Captain Wallace found one bonus fuse material. Report to Ian to collect your reward. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, Ian. I don't think the other captains get it. Get? What exactly? The whole sleep thing, man. My whole deal. They don't know about the dreamscape, the collective subconscious, or how any of it affects this whole place. If I'm honest, I'm starting to suspect they think I'm just a big slacker. Okay, well... They don't understand it, and that's your issue. Maybe if they don't understand it, I don't know, explain it to them. Well, you are a big slacker. Get 'em. Heh, I know. Don't worry about the others. They don't have to understand your work. They just have to respect my decision to make you a captain. Okay, but if they think that he's a big slacker and he's not doing his job or any of that, and they don't understand his work because they think all he does is sleep and doze off, it's right of them to be like, why is this asshole a captain? Now, he's fine. He seems to get the job done, but... That's what I mean. There's, like, no tension. It's just like, the power of friendship. They don't need to understand. Just... Thanks for the pep talk, Captain. All this human interaction really takes out of a guy. I think I'm gonna go get some shut-eye. Like, why is he a captain? Okay, yes, you're, like, the head ranger and all, and it's important that they respect you, I suppose. But if they think all he does is sleep and they're questioning why he's a captain, I think it is a fair of them to be like, maybe you should fire him. She says he's a big slacker, and she's like, but that's okay. But why is it okay? Alright, what have you got? I have 18. I really want the Can Devil. Oh, I was supposed to report into her. Hey. Thanks for your efforts on the tasks I sent you, Elk. Now that you're a captain, you ought to know why we're gathering all this fused material. Have you noticed rogue fusions are becoming more plentiful across New Wirral? Yes. That figures. That means you know they're a lot tougher than typical monsters found on New Wirral then. It wasn't always this way until a few years ago fusions were an oddity. We don't know where they're coming from or why. My concern is that if the incidence rate continues to grow, in a few years Harbor Town will be over. So that's the whole thing throughout this game, is like, there are all these things happening or things we don't understand, but it just works. It doesn't even get explained. And as I said, when you're writing and you're creating your own world, it's okay to have things that are like out of reality because it's your writing. But if you're gonna have like these things that don't correspond with like real life, that's okay. But set your own rules for it or explain it in a way that it would make sense. But it's just like, oh, well, it works this way because that's just how it is. I think that's how Kaylee explained the magic behind turning into one of your beasts. Is like, I don't remember. It was a while ago, but it's like it's this weird new thing that just happened. Anyway, that was my whole problem with Harold Halibut, is that when you get to a certain point in the game, I don't want to give spoilers, and there's like all these things Harold doesn't understand, and the fish lady is like, oh, that's just how it is here. And it would have been a perfect way for her to explain so he learns more about it, but she doesn't. And I guess the point is that's how it is here, but it's lore that can be created, and like that just doesn't get explained because for some reason it just sometimes these explanations, I don't know if it's that devs think that it's boring or whatever. I remember with Mondili, like the devs said that with some of the setup they thought that it would be very boring, and that's why they didn't add an explanation for it, which there are some people that aren't going to care. I know sometimes if dialogue goes on too long, I just start skipping it because it's just so inane. But you can't just hand wave it all away because you don't feel like explaining it. Just figure it out. I don't want to cause panic, so keep that to yourself. There's hope, though. The fused material we get from them gives off a faint radiation. Not enough to be harmful, but with enough fused material, we can build devices to track and detect rogue fusions. Maybe we can find out where they're coming from and stop their spread. That would be nice. Anyway, with all this fused material we've gathered, I can have Captain Lodestein install fusion radar into a few of the magnetic pylons on the island. In the meantime, I want you to have this prototype. Thank you! Check your map and show where rogue fusions can be found. Oh, that's actually really nice. This version of Fusion Radar doesn't penetrate very deep into the ground, and it's not 100% reliable, but I'm sure that you'll be able to make good use of it. Don't forget to exchange your fused material with Ranger Wilma. It won't be much use just staying in your pockets. Follow Morgante's clues and find the way out of New World. Oh my god. Okay. I bought everything, right? Yes. Wait, what was this way? I don't want to fight Queen Nyx. She's annoying. If one is annoying, two is a pain. Alright, let's just fuse to get this out of the way. I have a lot of Fuzili. Oh, no. Oh, that might be broken pretty quickly. These fire type. Alright, just keep boiling. Oof. Oh my god. It's so disgusting. Oh no. Glitter coating, okay. Beast Roll's honestly fine. Kinda. I think Bone Cannon will help take away the... Good. What did that do? Oof. Copy the last move that I used if you have the AP. Got it, got it. Oh, is this all the way back to the beginning? Alright, there was one other way I didn't go, though. Alright, I'm really glad that I keep buying all the Fusilli. Oh my god. Oh, Eugene. Oh, okay, it's just, okay. I feel like I need to restock again because I'm almost out of respools. I'll be back. I mean, it's the last area, right? So it's supposed to be really strong. But it feels like Gambit is very much an OP move. Because I feel like otherwise I'm generally okay. I need to... I should probably heal just in case. You're pretty quiet. Is everything all good, buddy? I want us to be together. I know. I mean, I do too. I'm just nervous. See, and I think another thing is that you flirt, right? So I guess it's like we'll start dating. We don't go on any dates. We just rest. And we don't even get dialogue opportunities together. It's mostly the usual like, oh, Eugene asked about your hopes and dreams. Eugene bragged about his ability to make romantic dinners. You guys casually discussed your romantic history, which sounds... It's worded where it sounds awkward. I don't think it is. It could just be like, you know, reminiscing on where it went from like their friends to their together. I just wish there was like some dialogue between when you flirt and him and saying to him like, I wanna be together. Because it already feels like if he's talking about romantic dinners and you guys are going on about your romantic history, you already are together. And I know the difference between dating and like we're officially a couple, but I just wish there was a little build up to it, you know, other than, oh, I like how this one looks, or I like this one's personality, which, as I said, like they're okay, but there's really nothing that, there's not a lot to them. They're very basic companions, personalities, whatever. They just don't seem that multifaceted. I think both of us help each other become our best selves. Together we're greater than the sum of our parts. It's like when we fuse. That said, we might have to break up if we find our way off the island. Then let's not leave! You mean a lot to me, but I have my old life that's waiting for me to return back to, and you do too. But while we're together, let's have fun. There are people who help and giant monsters that punch really hard in the face. Same as always, Harbor Town's unstoppable power couple! Aw! So maybe we can pause the adventuring at least for tonight. Good talk. I believe we can find a way to make it work. Also, I got the achievement, but it didn't pop on Steam. There we go. That was really easy to enter into a romantic relationship. As I said, I just wish there was a little bit of, like, build-up between you two before it happens. Maybe I'm asking too much. I'm not, but... You know, I'm sure the intended audience just probably doesn't care as much as I do. I don't say that in a bad way, but like, as I said, when people were talking about like all the great companions and how they're all so great, blah, 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 I was like, okay, sick. And then it's just all right. We did it. Once you go beyond, you might not be able to come back for a little while. Are you fully prepared? Hold on, let me save. I'm scared. You like to save first. No, I just did. There's no turning back now, buddy. Man, I'm pumped. Wait up. Oh my god. Please go away. I don't care. Wait up, you aren't going there without me. You weren't planning on leaving me behind, were you, mate? I was. If this is to be our final act, then let it be done together. Arf! Oh, Felix! Oh no! I didn't do his quest. Okay, thank you for coming. Sorry, Felix. That must be the doorway. This is it, right? Also, how did they find this realistically? Momentous. Such a sight. Wow, we really did it. What do you want, creep? That old witch really hid this place well. Did you know this whole railway is another one of us archangels? Of course it is. The Merline, we call it. Your whole island lies atop its back. It's a real labyrinth down here. I never would have found the chamber without you guys. Seriously. Did Morgante hide this place? I don't know how you know that name. You're smarter than you look, friend. The old witch had me trapped in these tunnels for a long time, but I went out eventually. I always do. Yeah, what are you plotting? Such an accusatory tone. We're trying to maintain a positive atmosphere, friends. Why? All I want is to leave through that doorway right there. Speaking of friends, is he gonna summon everyone? Yup. Meet the new team. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh. C. R? You see, I used to be kind of a big shot. My old crew and I had something of an arrangement with your lot, a special relationship, even if you didn't know it. I have a lot of respect for you humans. Without you, we wouldn't exist. You humans live on your little worlds and you invent all these cute ideas. Love, death, whatever. Your most powerful thoughts would bring us to life, and in return, we travel to your worlds to act out whatever fantasies you concocted for us. Adventures, wars, extinction events. You people love that stuff the most, and so do I. Unfortunately, my old band got a tad dysfunctional and had to split. So I've been out of the scene for a little while, but now we're back in action. You and the Archangel are going to invade worlds and act out the violent myths that inspire your creation? Pretty worried. Yeah, a little, Meredith. An endless cycle of violence. That's like putting it mildly. Such dark desires cannot be allowed to be realized. Thank God the peanut gallery is here so that everyone has their chance to speak. Shut up! I know, like, I don't know. It's just, they're there. Everyone doesn't need their own dialogue. Hey, don't worry about it, friends. We're all on the same page here. You want off this backwater world, and so do we. So, like, that's his plan. And again, I know it's supposed to be, like, super serious, but he's been so non-threatening through this all. It's a thing where, like, you know he's the bad guy, but it never feels like it's all that dire, because it's not like Ian is like, oh, we've been sending people out to, like, go investigate these rumors and they haven't come back, right? There's these things happening, there's these rumors, but apparently I'm the only one who's gone off to investigate. So like, as I said, yes, you can go off and do all the side quests, which I did for a long time. But it just, yes, you want off the island, but other than that, it's just, I feel like nothing pulls you to do the main quest. There's nothing that's like, oh, the main story is quite interesting. I'm gonna put the side stuff on hold because there's this very cool shit that I'm curious about. It doesn't build up to anything particularly interesting, and now that I know, it's still not particularly interesting. It's just, oh, we're evil and we're gonna go do bad things and whatever. Aleph is a very boring antagonist. As I said, he's supposed to be like mischievous and whimsical, but he just, they don't pull it off that well. It just feels like he's supposed to be, not that he is, I guess. It just feels like that's the trope they've written for him, but they don't do anything with it. In fact, I'll make you a deal. What are your terms? We can all go our separate ways and we'll never visit any of your worlds. You'll never see us again. What do you say? Again, like, don't give me dialogue choices because they've all been quite boring. They've all been, again, variations of the same thing. So just give Elk a pixelated character portrait or no portrait at all. Just, you know, have it say whatever you decide to name your character. And then just give him normal dialogue. Shining through. Let me see if I can fix it. I kept forgetting to do something that I knew would fix it. I fixed the issue. They should have gotten a third person on the dev team to, like, write the story. Like, give them their idea of what they wanted to do, but then someone that could actually write it in, like, an interesting way. Alright, no deal. No? I don't understand. Even if the people of the world don't know we exist, in this moment, they're relying on us to protect them from you. But we're not going to mess with your realities. Would you really risk your very lives to help people you've never even met? Like, I know I said sometimes my issue with some games that do give you different types of dialogue is it's either, like, super nice or super asshole-ish or some whatever. But, like, you have to play the good guy. Yes, you are, but, like, I think sometimes it could be fun to be the anti-hero. You're the hero, but you're also kind of not the best hero in the world. Again, just... I've said before, I'm not the kind of person who, like, needs these big branches of dialogue that gives you, like, 20 different multiple endings depending on what you chose. I don't need it to change the game too heavily because I'm not that picky. I mean, I'm picky, but I don't need 20 different endings, right? I don't want to play a game so much I need all these different endings. But it would just be nice if it at least affected how a character responds to you. And I mean, of course I'll help them, but it keeps coming up, and as you progress, you just realize that the weakness is truly in how fascinating the story is. As I said, it's passable. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't dislike it. I feel like it could have been better, though. Fine, fine. You're being really uncooperative right now. I'm just gonna kill you all and get out of here, alright? You people created us, now you want to kill us. Make up your minds. Alright, let's start with a few things and then I'll fuse them. Oh, you can't get statused, okay. This is so unproductive. The music's good, though. Like, the music is just alright. Some of the songs are really good, but... it's just a running theme that everything is just alright. Oh, I might want to heal, actually. That's okay. Oh, you know what? We'll use fusion power. Oh, I should have used elemental wall. Fuck. Oh, please be okay. He's fine. Boil him. Oh, air wall. That's right. Oh, and he's actually burned. Good. Nice. Okay. All right, elemental wall. Idiot. I like the battles where it's like, it feels difficult because the opponent is good, you're good, you're both strong, not like it's just long because of some bullshit moves that the enemy sets up. I know that's like a legit strategy, right? You give so many status effects and you build your defense up and all that, but it's whatever. But I like that LF is just strong. That can't be it, right? That can't be the battle. Right, I've had enough. Everyone get back on the train, we're leaving. All aboard. Our next destination is anywhere we want. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he could be like, no, we don't agree with your plan. But that doesn't mean he's going to, like, just play fair. Come on, let's go. Oh, did he not make it? This feels familiar. Did I see these lights when I first came here? You know, I thought I understood everything there was to know about the cosmos. But your fusion trick is something I've never seen before. Ugh. Perhaps it would make for a good team building exercise? What are they gonna make? Oh, that's actually kind of sick. I take back my offer. I will visit reality first. I can smell its scent on you. An unblemished timeline, already on a path towards destruction. What a marvelous plaything it shall be. Are you ready for this, mate? This is it, Elk. Very well. Arf, arf. Do you have one last fight in you, Elk? I feel kind of bad that I didn't do Felix's quest. Oh, what's our fucked up fusion gonna be? Wait. Oh, I thought we would all fuse. That's actually really okay, though. Alright. Oh, we can't use it. Right. Okay, boil! Clinch it! Good one. Yeah, if it desire to wage war with me, how fitting. I do like how in the Oblivion, it's Aleph Null. It's all of the Archangels. I also just realized the face on the like torso. It's basically all the Archangels fused together with Aleph. It's kind of sick, honestly. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think I know why, other than they're the bosses, why they get to attack like twice or 3 times in a row. It's good for me because burns are based off of like, how many times they attack in that turn. So if he attacked 3 times, it's just gonna be a free, like, 300 damage to him. Also, I did not fix the, light problem. It's better, but if I, like, lean forward a bit, then it's kind of an issue. I'll just move the microphone closer to me. What I should have done probably is get a Chakra Lips to get, like, extra damage on it. You know, poison it and burn it, and it will just take lots of damage. Man's greatest wish is to destroy itself. I can make this happen again and again. Let's do this just to lower its defense. And then I'll use Magic Tome once in a while. Oh, it doesn't do it right. Yeah, you know, this fight seems... It could just be phase 1. Wait, is it healing? Why? Oh. Oh, she's... Alright. Oh, right, it can, like, neutralize, but no more cassettes. How dare you! Elk! You are not beasts, you are merely human. So typical of you humans. You use something without even knowing how it works. So eager in your naivete. Alright, hold on. Alright, we're good. Fixed it. Like, I actually fixed it, though. Not like, oh, I fixed it, and no, I didn't. But yeah, like... I did say that before, how it's, like, a thing that's happening, but... no one knows how it works, and it seems like no one's bothered to know how it works, which is fine, but... that's how everything in this game is explained. Just, it works out because it does. Alright, what do you want? In this moment, we have a shared goal. Aleph is the incarnation of conquest, and I'm the incarnation of rebellion. So I need you to understand. Understand what? You humans create us with your dreams and ideals. The potential energy of mankind is limitless. Cassettes are merely talismans. The power was within you the whole time. Yeah, see? That lies within you. The ability to manifest your will to alter reality, to change your world and yourselves, that lies within you. So wake up already. Elk, are you back in business? Why? Why do you persist? Because that's what people do. One shared goal, that's all it takes. Our hearts can bond. This is, like, as I said, I really don't mind when it's the power of friendship, but as I said, it just, sometimes it gets a little too lame. Like, well, I get it, friendship, but how about we just, like, take some of the downsides and show that there's, like, downsides to friendship. Let's kick his big, stupid head in. We rise together. I wish that, like, if you get in a relationship with one of the characters, your partner, because I assume if you're in a relationship with one, you take them with you. I wish the dialogue would just slightly change. Because in my opinion, it was kind of sweet that like right before the last battle is when we decide we're gonna take our relationship super seriously. Arf. Come, this tale shall end on our terms. Ah, woo! Poor Felix. I'm not gonna reload and go back and do his quest, but I feel a little bad because he seemed kind of cool. He had a really good character design. Eugene and Felix are probably my favorite designs. Kaylee's is fine. Meredith's is whatever. And Viola's I enjoy as well. The old witch, you are forever a thorn in my side, aren't you? It's me, Morgante. Spirit of Rebellion. All right, what moves do we have? Put a Morgante. Oh my god. Barclay's energy. Ooh, let's use Barclay's energy. Eugene's courage. Haley's melody motivates the user to keep going upon. So, like, there's no way you can die, basically. Meredith's wit. There's been nothing. I know I haven't used her a bunch, which makes her seem witty. She's just rude. And Viola's determination and whatever. Felix? I think that was his name. Sorry, Felix. All right, Barclay's energy. I think my problem also, like, this song's okay. It's just okay. I'll say it. But it also doesn't really match the rest of the music. It's like a special song because it's the last fight. And I know, like, the last fight has to have a really, like, in my opinion, the last battle should have actually a really good soundtrack song. But it just doesn't fit with the rest of the music in the game. It's also just an alright song. And I know it's gonna sound like, wow, Moose, you really didn't like this game. I did enjoy this game. As I said, what they set out to do with the monster taming and the exploration and all that, that's fine. They did that really well. It's just like everything else kind of suffers. All right, let's see if we can use Coda Morgana. Or just use Barclay's energy. Because I don't think I have anything to cure confusion. That works. Oh, I can't. Oh, right. That's why you can just continually. Yeah, the last boss fight, too, is just very disappointing. As I said, like, LF, in my opinion, was a better battle because it's just that you're both so strong, but there's no bullshit. It's that you're both just strong fighters. And this just isn't an exciting last battle. It's very whatever. And the song's kind of boring. I see. Just wait out until you can use the super OP move. Archangel Aleph was destroyed. Aleph no was destroyed. Again, it doesn't Chance to automatically use the next move in the list for 0 AP at the start of battle. Chance to reduce in proportion of move's normal AP cost. It doesn't feel well earned. It doesn't feel well earned. You are always gonna win. And that's always how it is, like, in every single game. Of course you're gonna win because you're the main character. Which is fine. But the power of friendship gets in its own way. Our song ends here. Your will proves stronger than your mortal constraints. Let that be a lesson for you, human. Farewell. Like, we're the chosen ones, but why? No one else even tried before us. That's again, I think the thing that really gets me is like these weird things are happening. Everyone's been sent there, but it never really feels like anyone's really tried to figure more out. Just like, okay, we live here now. We should head back for now. I don't think this train is gonna hold. Just give me unlimited stamina. I think that should be an end game thing. Just unlimited stamina because you beat the game. File odds in a place between worlds. Sorry your cassette player was destroyed, Elk. Luckily I always keep spare on me. I'll be real, even though it happened, it just... You guys know what's going on with this building? Don't go worrying about me. The name's Miss Amber. Elk and I are friends. Isn't that right, Sugar? Why, I'm just here to make sure you fine folks don't go hurting yourself. Though it looks like you gave our mutual friend a mighty beating already. That's a first. You're talking like he's still alive. Folks like Aleph and I ain't flesh and blood, Sugar. It takes an idea to die for us not to be able to come back in some form. He runs on conquest. If you humans keep finding ways to kill each other, I'm sure he'll reform eventually. Though he might be out of action for quite some time. You're another Archangel. Relax, Red. I'm a friend. Besides, you might need some guidance for that doorway home, don't you think? I thought she was blonde. Also, her eyebrows are dark, so it's more like she dyed her hair. This really can take us back to our own worlds? Brilliant! I should let the Rangers know before we go. Elk, you don't have to leave right now. But when you're ready, come speak to me. I'm ready. Elk, just the human I was hoping to see, I have an opportunity for you. You see, the Merline does not exist solely under this island. Their trains pass through the many as yet unactualized potential worlds as they journey endlessly through the connected human cosmos. Of course, these potential worlds are populated by their own potential beings, and some try to hitch a ride aboard their trains. Despite such beings' appearances as familiar-looking humans and monsters. Oh, right, I was supposed to talk to Amber, not Magic Crab. They are not like anything you met so far, as they exist only in potential. They lack any true claim to reality or canon. However, just as one's potential may exceed one's capability, these potential beings only... Oh my god, shut up! Whilst this is of no concern to the magnificent Merline, is rather convenient to me as I prefer to commute in peace. My crystal eye tells me that the Rangers are looking for more fused material. Is that the case? I shall make you a deal then. If you can clear out just a few trained carriages of these aggravating potential beings, I will trade some... Sure. Hey. In each successive carriage, your opponents will grow in power. You will only be healed when you reach a cafe carriage, where you can also buy your storage and claim rewards. Rewards for winning battles will increase more the higher your streak is, but if you claim those rewards, leave the gauntlet streak to be cleared. Oh, right! This was like something they added recently. Higher difficulties add modifiers and make cafes less frequent, as well as power up your opponents with more tapes, just as an overspill. You'll earn more fused material for winning battles on higher difficulties. Okay. I can seniorize if you encounter new opponents if you wish. I can shuffle the gauntlet, tide your new foes into the mix. Whatever. Like, that's what I mean. So much dialogue to not say a lot. Thankfully, that doesn't happen too often in this game, but... Alright. I rated him new Weirll Sugar. Yes. Open a door long since thought lost. Sorry, Felix. With a stable world gate like this, the rules are mighty simple. Beyond it lies the space between all things. If you don't use it right, you'll end up going nowhere. It ain't about science, it's about intent. You gotta picture the world you want to go to in your mind's eye and step forward without any lingering ties holding you back here. I advise y'all start saying your goodbyes because it's a one-way trip. What? Them's the brakes, Red. New World is an anomaly and nothing more. You folks are only here by chance. Getting back here ain't on the cards. Can't I just go to Eugene's world? It pains me to end our tales here, but I so greatly wish to see my brother again. Partying is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, friends. Sorry, Felix. We've taken on godlike beings and won. Man, I'm so pumped to go home and kick some ass. Whoa, someone cursed! There's always a community of people who are gonna need a helping hand no matter when and where you are. There's so much I'm gonna do. It's been a blast, guys. I guess this is our breakup alc. It doesn't have to be stop! I can't exactly ask you to abandon your world for me. That's too big an ask. I will, though. Just live your life, okay? You're gonna continue to be awesome. I can feel it. We don't even have a parting kiss. Are we for real? I'm not ready for this to be over. I'm gonna go back stronger, live life to its fullest. Don't you forget about me, okay? You know what? I can forget about you, but not because of the reasons you probably think. Bye. This really is it, isn't it? I hope it isn't like waking up from a dream. I want to remember you, Elk. I want to remember everyone. I want to remember Harbor Town. Even the bits that weren't good, because they're all a part of me. Manifesting our will to change the world. I suppose we don't need cassette tapes to do that, really, do we? The future has always been ours for the taking. Please leave. Can I at least go with the dog? Arf, arf. Oh, I think that one wants to go back with you. Oh my god, thank you. I was like, this dog has no owner. Ain't that sweet? Ah! I think it's your turn now, Sugar. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, I'm at least happy that I can take the dog with me. Because I thought that would have been fucked up. It has no owner and nowhere to go. Can I skip the... Oh my god, okay. So, I guess while this is going... Wait. Oh. Can I... You can't... Maybe the... That just felt like a very... anticlimactic ending. An anticlimactic fight for an anticlimactic ending. To be fair, I can't think of one time the game is ever super exciting. Like, exploring the map, finding all the beasts, finding new beasts, that was exciting, right? But there was never one time where the main quest was ever, like, exciting. It just... Oh, God. I'm sure they were normal peeps, but as I said... The voice acting, not that I used a lot, the voice acting was so bad. Every single person, if it was one or two people, fine. But like, the little bit of voice acting I did have turned on, it was all horrible. Holy shit. I can't believe how bad it was. Maybe it was better. I couldn't stand it enough to find out, but it wasn't good. Anyway, I want to talk on the big screen, but I guess I can, right? While this goes on. Let's just get through the credits, I guess. But yeah, just the end was very... You go home. Which I guess is what you were always going to do, but oh, you're welcome. Thank you for making the game. I know it sounds like I didn't like the game. No, you know what? My criticisms are valid. Your save file can be continued if you wish. New World Rangers still need your help. Custom game modes have been unlocked. All right, so if I go here. Okay. Yeah. So just anticlimax all around. The fight with Aleph, as I said, was like way better of a fight than Aleph Null. Aleph Null, you fuse, it's fine, and then he breaks your cassettes because why didn't he do that before? When he had all the Archangels and he tries to make a deal with you, which, as I said, like, let's play some music. Is there a way I can find the soundtrack? Not that it was honestly all that good. Oh. Hold on. Apparently it's on Spotify. I'll turn it up. So, yeah, just Aleph can do all this stuff. He's gathering all the Archangels so they can all fuse and be a superior being and go to the world to destroy everything. Fine. You don't find that out to the very end, which I think is part of the reason it just feels so whatever, because as I said, it just doesn't really feel like there's anything. It doesn't feel urgent. There's no sense of urgency, right? Like, as I said, there's a lot of open world games where yes, you can do anything, and even if you choose to like do side things for 50 hours, there's still this looming threat going on. But because you're just thrown in there, it's like, I want to go home. Here's the way home. No one's exploring these rumors. Apparently, it doesn't really feel like these Archangels are doing anything other than hanging out in areas. But defeat them because it's your way home, which, fine, I guess. So apparently they are this big threat, according to Aleph, but they never seem like a big threat because nothing bad is happening. I guess they don't care about New Wirral, and that's why they're not a big threat. But it's just, turn it down a little. It's not a bad story. It's a passable story, but there's nothing very exciting or anything about it. It's there to lead you along. The characters, I guess, could be hit or miss. Again, it's subjective, but it's their first impressions, right? And with the exception of Barkley and Felix, and I think there's one called Frankie, but I never found her. Because as I said, I found screenshots. Maybe it's just in my mind. But it just never feels like you really need to do anything with them. Those three are just there. I still feel bad that Felix just couldn't go home because I didn't do his quest, but again, whatever. I say I feel bad, but like, I don't think it would have mattered. But in some ways, even though they're technically different, they also feel interchangeable with the exception of Meredith because she's just obnoxious. I'll be real, this sounds cold. I don't care if she was depressed as a kid and music got her through. Because it just sounds like she okay, she had trouble getting along with people, and that's fair. That happens. Valid. I can get social anxiety. But she is just insufferable. Whatever. Kaylee was okay. As I said, like, some parts of her story just, she was really bad and she didn't believe she's good, even though she's trying really hard to be good. And that felt very pity party after she just tells someone, well, that leader you had that you were depending on, that like really made all you guys feel like you had a sense of belonging and whatever. He died because of his hubris, which, as I said, she's not wrong. But like, when someone's in mourning and in grief and they're like, holy shit, that's such a cold thing to say, especially when they witness them get killed. So that brought her down in my book. She's okay, she's just a little too, everything is great and we should all be friends. And that is annoying. She's okay. Eugene's fine. As I said, I only got attached because I used him because I thought he had a good fit and he was a little cute. But, you know, this game's art style, as I said, I'm not a big fan of. It's very how to draw manga. I'm sure the artist, what was their name? Like, Sammy Riggs or something? I don't know. I don't remember. It was just okay, though. Maybe the artist will get better, but it's whatever. The beasts were great. The beasts were the highlight. That's the point. That's honestly, as I said, where it feels the game really did a phenomenal job was, you know, exploring the map, although, as I said, the stamina system made sense for, as I said, the powers you get for catching certain beasts, but just getting around, because it is a big area and there's like twists and turns to get around because there's walls and stuff where until you have all these powers you can't do anything. Having a stamina limit just felt limiting for the sake of being limiting. I'm sure they could find a way to like turn Bulletino on and off so that you do spend stamina because you're going really fast. I do believe that, but I think having stamina, even though you gain more stamina as you progress in the game, it doesn't matter. It still feels like a big problem because even when you're going faster with Bulletino, even when you've defeated most of the Archangels, it still feels like you can't really get too far along until you're out of breath and you have to wait. The mechanic could work, but not for getting around. I don't know why they chose to do that. You know, I played through the game because I was like, well, maybe it'll make sense because that is what happens. Even if I have a judgment on something in a game, as the game progresses and things unwrap, it's like, oh, that's why that's... The internet died. And it was dead. So I was looking at the captions, and apparently I stopped at the stamina system sucked, and I also was on the wrong screen. We were in the gym. I switched it. So, I was trying to remember what I was saying, and... Oh, let's play the music as well. Here now. So yeah, internet died. We're fine now. I'll probably have to do editing because the internet was gone for quite a bit. But anyway, the game excelled at catching the beasts. The quality of life, which is like you can basically knock them out and you can still catch them. I really appreciated it. As I said, the strength of this game laid in like the basic what it set out to do, taming the beasts, exploring the map, blah blah blah. But it's kind of a shame when everything else falls short, you know? Not every game has to be a masterpiece, but you've been having network problems all day. Ugh. I mean, it's a thing. I guess you work in IT, right? I was gonna say where it's not that big of a deal, but it probably is for you because that is your job. It's so annoying, though. Ugh. I mean, thankfully, because, like, when we first moved here, we did not we were trying a different internet provider. You know, we have Spectrum, but we tried something else. And we would have so many internet problems. Like, I feel like almost every day we had really bad internet problems. We were paying a lot of money, I think, for not great speeds. And it wasn't just us. But when we would call them up and we'd be like, listen, we're having the big issues because it keeps disconnecting and the connection isn't great and blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, that's your problem. Except they would say that to everyone. So we left. We went back because we only have so many options. But it cut out. It's back now. I wasn't sure if it would come back within a few minutes or just kind of be down for a few hours. So I stuck around. I didn't want to leave the office because I felt like if I went and chatted, I would kind of lose my train of thought, which I kind of did anyway. But as I said, I had my captions to kind of give me an idea of where it cut off, which was the stamina system didn't feel like it was done well. I guess they don't want you running through this area they've created, and as I said, I did like the map, I did like how big it was, but at the same time, it wasn't anything special to look at. And that's not to say that they created the world badly, but I just can't see a reason why they felt a need to limit how much you could get through. Especially when you're running back and forth doing all the different quests. Yes, there's fast travel that you slowly open up as you find the stations, but even with that, it felt like such a pain in the neck. Use it for the abilities, yes, that makes more sense because the abilities, they're not super overpowered. They do make it easier for you to get around, and that's really nice. But when you're starting out, there's no reason to limit There's no reason to give you stamina limits if you just want to get around quickly. It feels like there's no reason to have you slowly just get through. You know, in horror games, sometimes it makes sense where your character only goes so fast because the game wants you to feel that tension, wants you to feel like, I can't escape, I'm going so slow. Some games are still shit about it, but whatever. What else? The characters were vaguely samey. Yes, there were slight differences, as I said, but they were samey. The romance system, as I said, I think would have been better if you could actually, like, converse with your partner and build up to it from flirting with them to, hey, let's be together, but that doesn't matter because by the end you break up because you're going to different worlds anyway, which fine. It's fine. It makes sense. You're never going to see him again, so if there's no way to communicate or any of that, then don't stay together. I'm sure you'll whatever. But if that's the case, the romance system doesn't really add anything. It's just there. I guess it's because gamers like, oh, you have all these partners. Well, I have a crush on them. Let's date them. But if it doesn't do anything, like, yes, you can have the friendship system, build it to 5 hearts, that's one thing, but I guess in my opinion there was no need for the romance system because it didn't do anything other than, I guess, they thought it's what gamers would want, but it just feels like a mechanic that was there to be there. So if I had to give this game a rating, which I don't have to, but I always do, I don't give it a proper rating, right? Like, you go through all these categories and then you average it out, whatever. I don't do it that way. I just throw a number based on my feelings. I might give this a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. The music was fine. I turned the vocals off because the vocals in the very first song, when you're with the doctor, was annoying to listen to. The very last song for the very last boss was boring. That whole boss was boring. The power of friendship, as I said, like, I understand, but it got in its own way because that last battle, which should have felt very triumphant, this is what you've been going for, it just felt very easy because all your friends are there doing attacks. Your cassette player gets broken. Don't worry, Kaylee has a new one. but it just felt very underwhelming, and I think that's what this whole game feels like, is outside of the base monster taming premise, it just feels like an underwhelming game that could have been a little better. And I'm not going to take the, well, two guys made it excuse, because I will use an allowance in some cases. Like, if a game is a one-man team, that's fine. I understand if, like, they couldn't do some things properly, or there's mistakes because of this or that or that. But that's really not an excuse. I feel like the game could have been maybe a little more, but it just felt very surface and didn't feel like it tried to dig deeper in any way, shape, or form for much of anything. And I enjoyed it. Like, some people are like, oh, well, you sound like you hate it. And those are gamers where it's like, if you're not absolutely kissing a game's ass, then you must hate it. But I say that because I do enjoy this game. I did for quite some time really enjoy it, but that's because I was like doing other things and not paying that much attention to the main quest or any of the characters, because I was exploring and having a laugh. But when you do decide to focus on the main quest, that's when it starts to fall apart. That's when the wheels start to come off. That there's this big lingering sense of despair. They're gonna cause problems in every single world, but don't worry, if you agree to them, they won't, I guess, destroy the worlds of you and your friends. But again, it's Aleph. He's supposed to be whimsical and mischievous, which they did a shit job writing him like that. It feels more like that's what he's supposed to be rather than that's what he is. And he asked if you want to make a deal, but as bad as they're supposed to be, it's not until the very end when you even figure out why the hell they're doing any of it. There's no, oh, there's these archangels, which Kaylee, like, info dumps as she tells you, I guess. But as I said before, when I was talking about it, it just really feels like they're there, not like they're there and they're causing trouble. As I said, I guess they're just kind of in New Wirral, but that's not what they want to do. They're the idea of, like, destruction and whatever, and that's how they have form, I guess. But the main story is just, you're sucked into a world, you want to get out, and there's, like, bad things happening, but no worries. So, overall, it was just okay. As I said, I'm definitely glad I played it. Definitely had a lot of fun with it. But as someone who does like stories with their games, I just thought it could have been more. I wish they had done more for the characters. I wish if they were going to have a romance system, it felt like it mattered, other than it just is tacked on there because, like, at least in Stardew Valley, which, as I said, I will probably stream at some point, at least in Stardew Valley, like, you can get married, or I think you can also invite, I forget his name, he lives in the sewers. You could be his bestie and you can invite him to live with you. But they'll, like, do things. They'll make you food. They'll water the crops sometimes. They mail you things. There's, like, reasons to be friends or have romance, or you don't have to, but it's, like, it's a relationship system with everyone, and it works out, right? It was there. But that's it. It didn't have to be the deepest, but I just wish that everything didn't fall to the wayside of, like, the one thing that they did very well. The art style not being the best. I guess it didn't have to be the best, but it was kind of not nice to... It wasn't ugly, but it was just... As I said, how to draw manga. The music was just alright, and not every soundtrack has to be phenomenal, but it was there. The art style was fine. The designs of the beast were honestly, with a couple of exceptions, I really enjoyed the designs. I thought they were very well done. Battle system, all the different elements doing different things depending on what the different beasts are doing. I thought that was great. The story was there. So it doesn't, 6.5. Maybe it'll go down later, but it just kind of sucks that once you get to the main story, it just doesn't do anything. It was never exciting. There was no tension. There was no twists, I guess. And not everything needs a twist. I forgot where I read this, but someone was talking about in writing, sometimes what happens is they try to be like so driven to make a plot twist to like subvert expectations, which I appreciate when expectations are subverted, but you shouldn't write a plot twist just to have a plot twist. You should write something, and if it ends up there's a plot twist within what's going on, that's one thing, but you shouldn't focus so heavily on it. And that's fine. It didn't need a plot twist, but it never felt like there was any point in the story where there was like a grand reveal or anything big happening. It felt okay. Someone talked about like it's better than Pokemon, and as I said, in some ways yes, but it was great in some aspects and disappointing in other aspects. I don't know if I'm sure I'm not the main audience for it, right? But that said, I do think that if you're going to make a story-driven video game, the story should have something to it. I might be in the minority about it. I don't know. I don't know if... I feel like maybe I would probably be annoyed by this game's fandom. I think a lot of fandoms really annoy me though, so maybe I shouldn't be saying it with this specifically. The Temtem fandom was really fucking annoying, holy shit. But it was just alright. I'll still go through because now that I have like the whole main story done with, I can focus on side stuff, not on stream, but I think I will really enjoy playing it on my Steam Deck and just, you know, Pokemon on my Steam Deck, which is also Nexamon and Coromon, but still, that is a thing. All the fun stuff is what I need to do to get, I say fun stuff, it's like Rogue Fusions and all that, but yeah, the story was very disappointing. You know, you can have a very basic story and just still have it not feel disappointing. Stardew Valley didn't have much of a story. Like, it was about the different characters, and while I did not love them all, it just, they all felt so distinct in a way that this didn't, so... it was just alright. I would still highly recommend it, but that end battle, as I said, final words before I move on, that end battle, the power of friendship did indeed get in its own way from making that end battle, which should have been really nice, just very disappointing. I get it, the whole thing of like, you know, you're human and, you know, the power to change things is within you because, you know, you can fall, but you'll get back up. Whatever. That's a fine message, but it just... everyone fuses and you're very OP. And you know you're gonna win because even if you don't... I love Stardew Valley. I have some things in the schedule. So we have Maggie's Movies, both games. Maybe we'll start some Stardew Valley. Take a break when 10 Dead Doves comes out. Play 10 Dead Doves. And then get back to Stardew Valley. Because if there's more achievements and there's 1.6, I think there's Ginger Island, which was introduced in the last big update. And I think I got to it but never finished. I kind of want to play again now. So... yeah, maybe after Maggie's Movies, we'll play a bit of Stardew. Take a break. Because I don't want to burn myself out. Because I did stream it, like, almost 3 years ago. I think we'll play some Stardew in a bit. But yeah, even though Stardew didn't have much of a story, I think the characters all stood out on their own, which Cassette Beasts unfortunately did not. It was too... I don't know. I wonder if the devs are working on anything new, though. I'm curious. I do hope they learn. As I said, like, there actually was a lot of good to it. However, the story and the characters really just could have used more time. Maybe that's the best they could have done with the writing, but maybe... I don't know. Bytten... Go. They also made Lina's Inception, which I forgot they released in 2020. Let's see. Tech and game director, art and game director, music and audio director. Oh, okay, so there's Jay and Joel. Oh, I guess it's 3 people. We are dedicated to making weird and memorable games with lots of characters. I said it the other day. I think it was the other day. The main story isn't that memorable. Memorable games and lots of characters, and that doesn't say a lot though, especially when, as I said, for me, this game, I don't know, just, I wish it had been better for the story, because the whole game sucked into another world. Isekai, I think, is what it's, like, considered the genre of isekai. But I think if it had explored a little more, explained a little more, which I understand it's like everyone was sucked in and none of them understand anything about anything. So I guess that's why it just feels like it's not explored as much as it could be. But that's why it feels so surface. So very surface, which is fine. It's just the ending just happens and there's almost no feeling to it, you know? That's it. I liked it. I'm glad I played it. I definitely would recommend it if you like monster taming games, but whenever they make a new game, I just hope that they learn to become better writers. Wasn't bad, but it was just alright.